nothing bad so far from the Tigers. They look to continue their winning ways.
No, absolutely, Pat. I mean, when you look at it, these first 3 games, a 3-0 start for Cleveland Heights, 48-28 against North Canton Hoover, 53-15 against Garfield Heights, and then last week taking care of Euclid at Euclid, 46-14. I mean, this is just an impressive start. I mean, 45-plus points in each of their first 3 starts, and really the running game for this Cleveland Heights Tiger team has been outstanding. I mean, Darion Fair, their quarterback back from last year. Remember him? He was a sophomore last year. You know, he had some growing pains along the way, but he really seems like he's maturing as a runner as well. He's leading the team in rushing, 380 yards and 10 touchdowns through the first 3 games of the season. Doesn't throw a ton in that triple option attack, only 13 of 29 for 172 yards and a touchdown this season. But Owen Bisker, another running back to really look out for, 237 yards and 3 touchdowns. Just a great rushing attack led by 5 starters on the offensive line that came back from last season. So a veteran, experienced offensive line that'll help you win at any level.
Trying to revamp everything. We will be setting up in the cafeteria for the game.
You know what, bro? Yeah, I did too, but I'm gonna just go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and call him and take care of it, man. Here, Darion said my grade's fine. Joe walked away from Darion. He said, "Newt, my grade is fine." I said, "This is Baker." I'm like, "Yeah, I know you got." As a former Cleveland Heights High Tiger, it's a privilege and a blessing to be an educator in the building where I went to school. Most of the buildings not the same, but the hallways they kept and some of the other stuff they kept. And so walking these halls and being with a lot of the teachers that were my teachers, it's amazing. And it's kind of weird at times to be able to call them by their first name. But as a student athlete, being able to coach in the sport of football and wrestling and being a former football and wrestler is just amazing to see what a lot of my coaches went through. Being able to tap into the lives of so many student athletes and things that they're dealing with, not just on the playing field, but off the playing field.
Hey look, I talk all my shit during the week, but a year prior to me coming to Heights to be with the coaching staff, Matt here, this first year, Booktel came, they won and all this other stuff, and they was all happy and all that shit. I'm that guy. And I'm that coach. I don't forget shit. I don't forget shit. That's probably one of Mac's toughest times as a head coach coming in here. They was 0-4, and I think that was the last team that had won before they end up winning that nice little clean slate, going through the LEL and going to the playoffs. And I ain't forgot shit. And sometimes you need to have a little bit of motivation about yourself going into a game. Y'all don't really know that much. Y'all was too young. Y'all was in elementary school. Early elementary school or middle school. I ain't forgot shit. They came over here and thought they was the shit. So I expect, once again, every year, you gotta have some type of motivation for something. Because Buck told you already, West Akron and all that, a little bit. They came over here and the last time they won, they just climbed. I expect everybody to put their foot on their throat. I ain't got shit else to say. And I want to be able to look at everybody after this game, and did you have a part of putting your foot on their motherfucking neck? And I ain't got shit else to say. Right?
I got something to say. Like I said earlier this week, this is Mac community. If you want to represent your coach the right way, you need to fly around the field and knock the shit out of them. Okay? Sure. Anybody in question that can't come to the game out of Akron is trying to stream it. They want to know if this guy can coach as well as he says he can. So if you want to do yourself a favor and the program a favor, fly around and feel like the fucking tigers in the jungle and take some motherfuckers down.
Yes, sir.
All right, we got ball first, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, watching you guys in the warm-ups, I don't think you guys are mentally locked in yet. We got 10 minutes to get there. PAT, when we're practicing that, where's Will? I'm fucking serious. We work too damn hard, practicing as hard as we do all summer. We out there fucking playing around. Get your mind ready to play. I'm not playing with nobody tonight. Get locked in. I know quite a few of their coaches. One of the coaches comes over, talk to him for a hot second. Well, the good thing is you guys don't run the wing T like Shark. Now we know what fucking offense we run. People run wing T. No respect. They really think they're going to come up here and whoop on us. So don't even give them the opportunity. Then they have the audacity to defer. See, little stuff like that pisses me off because they think they're so damn good that they can put us on offense first. That was a mistake.
We are ready to go here at Crawford Field. The Griffins of Bookville with the black pants, white jerseys, black helmets will kick it away. It is a short kick that will be taken by the up man at the 26-yard line. And bouncing it outside with a lot of room to run. Up near midfield, almost losing the football. Taking that one for the Tigers was number 23, John Gordon.
Nice stop there from Bolton. We'll see if they can do it again.
No gain there on first down. Second down and 10. Fair again. It's a keeper. He'll keep it to the left side to the 35. He's got space. 35-30. Cutting back to the middle of the field. 25-20. Breaks another tackle down to the 17 to the 15. What an elusive run from Darion Fair for a first down into the red zone.
Faking it in the middle of the field.
Second and 8 from the 15. Darion Fair again under center. Takes the snap. He will keep it again to the 10. Right up the middle for a touchdown. Untouched to the end zone. A 15-yard run from Darion Fair. And that is exactly what the Tigers wanted to open this ball game. The first kick for Vince Holland is away. Taken at the 10 to the 15. The Griffins have a wide open running lane across the 50. Only man to beat is Vince Holland. Taking this one was Monty Blair. He's going all the way to the corner to the 5. He's down out of bounds. Big third down opportunity here for the Tigers. It's going to be a third run in a row, and it is the same play, and it's blown up again by the Tigers. 3 plays, -3 yards for the Griffins. Snap is back, it's a low one, the kick is up, and it looks like it is no good, wide right. No good, the Tigers evade danger in that first quarter. What a dropped opportunity. It's a misdirection handoff now, this time for the Tigers. Heading the other way is John Gordon. He's got space across the 40. He's got one man to beat the 30, 20, and he's trying to break a tackle to the 15, all the way down to the 13-yard line. The misdirection handoff, John Gordon.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Tiger Nation, make some noise! The undefeated season is still on!
We still got work to do.
Stay safe, wear a mask.
We want to play 16 games. We got to keep our foot on the gas. Some good things, some other things we'll see are very correctable that we need to do. But like I said, some of y'all saw today, next man up is next man up. You better be ready to play. You never know when your number's going to be called.
You will never see the light of day. The universe turns. And I told you when I first came, I don't go backwards, I go forward, I progress. So that means the universe turns. You get out there, you keep messing up like that, you will never step on the field. It will never happen. Never. The universe turns. And don't wait for no man. Time does not wait for you. Remember, do not mistake what? Time spent for work done. Just because you're here, don't mean you did anything. Do not mistake time spent for work done.
All right, hey, we got the W for the most part, did what we thought we would do. Still came up short on points. It shouldn't have scored. You'll see on the film, you'll see a few guys loafing on that score. I don't care that it was the starters weren't in. They should not have scored. The guys just kind of jogging. You'll see tomorrow. We're gonna keep working. We got Lorain next. It's the same attitude. Total annihilation. I want this team dominated. I don't want them to score one freaking point, and I want 500 yards next week, and I want 63 points on the board. Yes, sir. That's a must next week. I don't want them to get nothing. All right? Yes, sir.
Why are y'all trying to influence this young man to do drugs?
God damn it! You wouldn't turn this shit, you ran past it. Come on, man.
Because whoever don't get in.
Go right to him. But what shoulder are you taking? Yes, you would take the inside shoulder. Hurry up, we got time. If you look at me, you said touch my head. No, you did this. I know, but you looked at me, you said touch my head. Right.
If both of y'all go in motion, go back and reset.
They can do that. They can do that.
Yes.
Okay. Most people can't get. I guess if they don't call like second.
Hopefully it never happens, but knowing you dum-dums are gonna happen.
So we can do that, right?
If you see that happen, don't look dumb. Reset yourself.
Bust the red, bust the. No.
What's the signal of that again?
No. It wasn't boot.
Since I've been here, all the teams, they've had their bulk of talent, but this year is just something different. I think because we have so many guys that are actually in their true first year playing varsity, but they've been playing with each other so long. A lot of these guys, they bring that element of real friendship and brotherhood to the organization, and I think that's big. And then Coach Mack has challenged a lot of us to really tap into our coaching bag, as you would say. The offense and the defensive coordinators, they have keyed into us. They've gave their individual coaches certain jobs to do when it comes to watching film, and when it also comes to dealing with the students as well.
Hey, game day tomorrow. Some of y'all gonna have to show up, show out. All right, some of your teammates down, they ain't playing this week. So the people who get in there need to figure it out. All right, this right here is your day of redemption. Whatever y'all done said, people had against y'all, and all that other stuff. You know that you ain't starting, you ain't getting in, all that other stuff. This is time to show. All right, show yourself. Prove that you need to be out there. Prove that you ain't got to go to the back of the bus again. All right, because you know, like I said, this is what evaluation. Evaluation time. All right.
No life for these guys. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. I'll say this again. Every game they played, it's been tight. If you look at the first quarter of every game, they're not getting beat 30-0 in the first quarter. But there's always that breaking point where everything fall apart. And the question becomes, how fast can you make them break? Don't give these guys hope. Come out there and just step on their throats and never let up. running clock. That's all. If he always says 60 points, if it's running clock at half, we're on pace for what we want because we got at least 30. Don't play with these dudes. You ready to roll?
So, we're 0-0, not 4-0. Don't go into this game thinking that, we're just going to blow this team off the field. I want you to go into this, when we get there, think of yourself as the underdog. And here's the deal. If you pay attention to the media and the rankings, I don't care what site that's ranking us, Cleveland Heights hasn't played anybody, so we get no respect. But yet, a certain Catholic school can lose 2 games and still be ranked ahead of us. That school can struggle against a common opponent and still be ranked ahead of us. No respect. And we're not going to get any respect. We're not going to get any respect until we win in the playoffs. But in the meantime, anything in our path, we're going to destroy it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good evening and welcome to George Daniel Field. It's football season. And Jay Ferguson, Tom Bauer here from George Daniel. The Titans going through some growing pains after not having football last year, Tom. And Cleveland Heights a pretty dominant start.
Come on, beat their ass, bro. I know what to do. I know what to do. Hey, yo, I got scoot up. Let's go. Hey, man, Heights on 3, beat on 6. 1, 2, 3, Heights, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Offensive ending, let's go. There we go.
It's just football. We've had some crazy situations. Big Mo's been going through some things the last couple of days with his dad. I talked to him the other day in practice about keeping things in perspective, but I also talked to him about playing for something other than a scoreboard. Again, let me remind you guys, don't take it for granted the opportunities that you have. Some of you guys, back in June, didn't even know if you'd be able to play. Every week is a guess as if our opponent's going to be able to play us because of COVID. Or because of our own team. Be grateful, play hard, play for something other than yourself. It's all about team, not about any individual. All right? Again, fly around, have fun. You guys are more than prepared. Run through people offensively, up front, let's dominate people. Offensive line, if you guys dominate, you're going to get that 600 plus yards. That's a combination of rushing and passing the ball. All right? All right, bring it up. Bring it up.
And we have to feel like, yeah, Heights!
He's as open as Denny's. Oh, my goodness. That is Jalen White. He got behind the secondary, and he was at the 10, and there was nobody within 5-6 yards. And there's a keeper.
There's that counter.
There's a keeper, and that's going to be the same result. I don't think anybody's going to catch. Oh, brought down at the 2. Now,
Come on, birthday boy, get in there.
drop snap there, but an athlete, Derry Fair, runs over somebody, and nice little juke step there, and Jalen White, 16, goes in for an 8-yard touchdown run.
Stop dancing afterwards. Stop dancing afterwards. Number 9. Stop doing push-ups after every. It makes us look classless. It makes us look classless. We're doing push-ups after every. Just make the play. They just understand how that looks. When we win and we're dancing on their field and we're doing push-ups after, it just doesn't look good. That being said, I'm done with that. We're on to a huge, huge game. Now, me and him had this conversation. For a team that thinks you're nothing but a bunch of athletes.
Snub.
That's what those coaches think about you. They think you're nothing but a bunch of black athletes. And they think this coaching staff is unintelligent. That's what they think. Now, I challenge you to do that to Strongsville next week because we're fully capable. We better be zeroed in because we're chasing history. Cleveland Heights team has never been 10-0 before. And this is what I'm telling you what they think. I know their head coach. They don't think anything of you. So be locked in, enjoy tonight, but we gotta be ready to work.
Jeez. Good win, y'all. Good win. Hey, linebacker. Down there feeling this day. Hey, like I said, you want to get on the shitter, right? You gotta go in there and take one. All right? So good job getting there and taking one today. All right? Remember, come down the alley. And when you're coming down, remember, the car crash, you gotta have your eyes what? Open. You have your eyes open during the car crash. It's football, intensity, violence. It's not that part of the game is not gonna change. They can keep making as many rules as they want. It's not gonna change. Because somebody like me, I'm just saying we're gonna take one for the team. We're gonna take that 15. Violence. Alright? Next week it's about violence. Okay, you gotta be locked in. Alright, you gotta be locked in. Okay? I've been against this team about 4 times. Be locked in. Alright?
Oh, you got it. Hey, came up short one area. We didn't get 63, but that's all right. I'll take this shutout tonight. Best thing about tonight, the way you came out the second half. You could have easily relaxed, but I wanted you to put your foot on their throat, and we did. Sir. We didn't get any points on the board. But now we got a tough one coming up. And for me, the goal doesn't change. I still want 500 yards. I still want a shutout, and I still want to score on special teams. And I want to prove to our opponent that we're just as well coached. It's not a bunch of athletes. It's a bunch of well-coached student athletes that just got a great system in place. They buy into the system, and that's why we'll be 6-0 at the end of next week at this time.
Yes, sir!
Y'all got something to say?
All right.
You gotta say something. Hey, so y'all know we got a new defensive coordinator, right?
Coach Juice.
Yes, sir. Coming in here ruling stuff. Yeah. So I would like to nominate Coach Juice, the defensive coordinator.
But like I said, coming in the next week, I was in GCC for 9 years. I've been against this coach 4 times. I'm 3-1 against him. The thing is, stay dialed in. Stay dialed in, okay? Anybody, like I said, we're gonna come. It ain't many teams of your color who runs them. So anybody can run man, but if you get good at running one thing, it's hard for people to defend that. You're gonna stay in that one thing. Be great at one thing. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, shout out, rest in peace, my coach Galloway, who in heaven. Yes, all right? Yes, so I learned a lot from him as a coach coming up. All right, that 5-2, when everything go wrong, go to that 5. Right, my hand? Yes, go to that 5. All right, that's what we played in high school. All right, that 52. You go. So remember, everything you pick up now is gonna come from one of your coaches. Okay? So I ain't just running shit. But the thing that I do is I take stuff that I like, I take stuff that doesn't work, and I use it. All right, remember, simple is best. All right, not the complicated shit don't go nowhere. Simple is best, all right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, tomorrow, Strongsville starts. I need JV guys, You're going to get up, ready to play. You're going to do the same thing tomorrow. Guys that need to get treatment, get in where's Beth? She's over there, but get in early. Make sure you get treatment. We need to get some guys healthy. First, we're going to still come in. We're going to watch film. We're going to correct our mistakes. We're going to get a great lift. We're going to get you a good stretch. Send you home. You're off Sunday. Monday, we're going to get after it.
Yes, sir.
Right? Get a break.
Let's go.
We're sending messages to the LEL, man. Next week is to the GCC, all right?
Tennis shoes tomorrow.
You tell all of them.
No, come on, you gonna hurt me. You're too strong. You're too strong. Happy birthday, man.
Got it.
A precedent has to be set tonight about what Cleveland Heights football is all about. Because everybody's wondering, both of us have basically beat teams everybody expected us to beat. Now we need to make a statement. Now that means trying to do anything extra. It just means playing the way we play. And now let them laugh. Let them do all the silly stuff that they do. Because they don't take you serious, and that's okay.
The undefeated Cleveland Heights Tigers 5-0 take on the 3-2 Strongsville Mustangs.
Let's go! It's on, we run the city! We run